Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? Hope you're off to a fantastic start. Today's Friday. Can you believe it's Friday already? January 8th, 2021. I'm getting better at saying 2021. I used to always say 2020, but it's been eight days, so we're getting better at it. Wear my mask, boys and girls, right now because I want to remind you that we have to remain focused. We are in the midst of a pandemic. That's why you're home right now and doing remote learning. And so we need to make sure you wear a mask so that when you go outside, you protect someone and they protect you. So it's kind of one of the kindest things we can do is to help each other out by wearing a mask. Mine's kind of got a little divot there. Let me fix it because it looks like I've got a beak. There, that's better. So anyway, but I also, my trusty hand sanitizer here. And so remember, when you sanitize your hands, put them on, you squirt, and then you wash your fronts, but you got to wash the backs, and you got to do it in between your fingers. Ooh, that kind of feels good right now, a little cold, all right? So I'm sanitized, I'm good to go. Anytime you go out and you touch surfaces, it's important to do that. You guys did a really good job with that. I'm going to take my mask off right now because we've done our little reminder. All right, boys and girls, let's talk turkey today. That's probably the wrong month. Turkey's usually a Thursday or a Thanksgiving thing to do in November, but today, doesn't turkey sound good? Do you guys like turkey? I like turkey. Anyway, let's move on. Let's put it all over the place. Our life skill this week is pride. We talked a lot about pride this week, and I want to talk to you about that because here's what I want to see from you over the next week as we carry into the next school year, the next week. We have to show pride in our work. For example, if you have a math problem, you've got to do it the best you can. I know that in Mrs. Ferger's room and Mrs. Marks's room and Mr. Russell's room, they have you do all sorts of things to make sure your work is aligned and neat and orderly so you don't make silly mistakes. You have to take pride. I also know that now you're halfway to the next grade level. So if you're a first grader, you're halfway to second grade. If you're a third grader, you're halfway to fourth grade. So now it's time for us to show pride in our work. For example, third graders, I hope that your work that you're typing is done neatly. There are periods, there are capitals. You have done things the way they're supposed to be done because, again, we have to show pride in our work. We have to also, when we do our writing, for example, we can't just put 2 or 3 sentences down and say that's enough. Third graders, I've seen what you can do. Do it. Fifth grade, you're almost middle schoolers. Do your best. Kindergartners, I've seen your writing. You guys can do your best. Same with your math. And of course, the reading is important. Take pride in that. I'm reading a really good book right now. It's kind of a crazy name. It's called All Over But the Shoutin'. It's by an author named Rick Bragg. I really like him. He's a guy from Alabama. And he has really good word choice. I love good, drippy words, and he has some really good words. So I kind of like every night read a chapter or two. It's kind of nice and relaxing to do that. So I hope you're taking pride in your reading as well. You're also taking pride in how you look. You know, you're getting out of bed. Fifth graders, you should be brushing your teeth every day in the morning and afternoon. All of us should. Cold Cubs, every one of you should brush your teeth in the morning and afternoon or in the evening. You should take a shower every day. Third, fourth, and fifth grade, deodorant. I mean, it's time, okay? It's disgusting when we smell like a pig, all right? So we've got to do and we got to take pride in what we do. So let's make sure we do that today. Do we have birthdays today? We do not, but we have one tomorrow on Saturday. Jonathan Henninger in Mrs. Berger's class. Happy birthday, Jonathan. We're glad you were born. And on Sunday, the handsome and talented Bryce Alexander in Mrs. DeFreeze's class has a birthday. Happy birthday, Bryce. We are glad you're born. When we return, you can come get your gumball because you know what? You've earned it. Hope you have a good birthday. You know, I don't know, what kind of birthday cake do you like? Honestly, that is the alarm time for school. That's probably a good time to do that, isn't it? I really like pie, but I like a good cake with like chocolate icing on it, and maybe a white cake with chocolate icing or a chocolate cake with chocolate icing. I like white cake with white icing too. There's a cake that you can get in the freezer at most grocery stores. You may ask your mom next time you go to Payless with her. Say, hey, Mom, let's look for this kind of cake Mr. Pinto likes. If you like coconut, it's called a Pepperidge Farm coconut cake. It's a little square box. It's frozen. It's good. Anyway, Mr. Pinto's a little bit attention deficit today because he's all over the place. 5 minutes into this video, and we're talking about cake. All right, boys and girls, let's get ourselves in a mindful state. Got my black on today. Put your feet on the floor and your hands in your lap. Roll your shoulders forward twice. Roll your shoulders backwards twice. Close your eyes if you want to. I'm going to close my eyes. Breathe in through your nose to count of 4. And out to 5. Breathe in again. Breathe out. I got a top for you, boys and girls. This is a good top. This top was, let me move my phone back a little bit. This top was the top that most of you love to play with when you come to my office. So look at it, boys and girls. It's got a weird little fuzzy circles on one side, circle on the other, and right in the middle of it, can you see what that is? It's a penny that's been cut all the way through it. So, all right, here we go. So what you're supposed to do is look at it and look at your hand, but we're just going to watch it. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's spin this baby. Wait, that's a bad spin, Mr. Pinto. What do you think? All right, boys and girls, our life skill this week is pride. It's Friday. You have one more day of remote learning this week. We do this again next week. And our plan, moms and dads, is to be back in school on Tuesday the 19th. Monday the 18th is Martin Luther King Day. It is not a day of school. So you get through today, you have 5 days, and you have a 3-day weekend, okay? So remember, smile because smiling is cheap and easy, and never, ever let anyone steal your joy. Have a fantastic day today, boys and girls. Do your personal best. I'm with you. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. Show me pride today and do your personal best.